You sound like you're from London. Oi, mate.
Oi.
Mate's a bit Aussie, but you're back.
I'm back. And you're back.
I'm back. We're both back, baby. What does that mean for us?
I mean,
where you been?
I went to Sweden, Germany, and England.
What was your fave?
London.
Really?
I fell in love with London.
Did you fall in love with any
No.
men?
No, not any human beings, but I love London.
How many people did you hook up with in each?
Guess.
Ooh. In London, 3.
Okay.
Sweden, 1. Germany, none.
I hooked up one time on the trip, and it was in Germany.
What? I don't
You're
know
officially
why
the
I was
worst.
like, you for sure wouldn't fuck a German. Like, I don't even know what that means. You wouldn't fuck a German.
Here's the thing. I was traveling with my sister.
We talked about this.
I didn't have a strong desire to ditch her.
Mm-hmm.
And so guys on like the apps took a very much back seat, if you will. Mm-hmm. So the one in Germany just happened to be, it was like a morning hookup, and he was like half a mile away. I could just walk there in like 10 minutes. And it was nice. We exchanged oral sex.
Hey.
But I got there and it was so like cute because I don't know how hookup. Maybe you can answer this too.
Okay.
Let me take
my buttons down a little bit.
You look very cute.
Oh, thanks.
When I got to this man's apartment, he was putting on a pot of tea. And so like we had a pot,
That's so Europe.
Yeah, we shared tea. We had a cup of tea, kind of a half a cup.
What did you say?
What do you mean?
When you were like, you're preparing a pot of tea.
Oh, when he was like, he told me, he's like, I am making tea if you would like a cup. I don't know if that was how he sounded. And I was like, sure. And then, so we had half a cup in his kitchen. Then we took the other half into his, and he brought like the thing, like the kettle into the bedroom.
That's hot.
And it was like, okay, it was like mattress on the floor, but like beautiful bedding, like white flowing.
That could work.
Fluffy
when it's like that.
pillows. It was comfy and it felt cute. Piano, like upright piano. And then his clothes drying on like.
That's so European.
Dude, I feel like I'm getting the real Berlin experience. And he's like, what do you mean?
And you were like, exactly.
Exactly,
Shut
yeah.
up.
And he just like scolded me for not like visiting Berlin correctly.
Oh.
I mean, just in that way.
How many days were you there?
Literally, Kelsey, 2 nights. Like one full day. But like we got there in like, I don't know, the afternoon, had that night, and then the whole next day, and then we left early in the morning.
And I feel like it's funny that the very first time I went to Europe, I also saw people hanging their clothes out on a line.
Yeah.
And I went, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And they went, yeah, it's just people do it. It's nice.
He also told me he had like a 1 bedroom. It was a 1 bedroom, and it was like $375 a month.
Kill me. I want to die.
Someone else told me that that's not typical, but the fact that it's even on the table.
Berlin is like.
I mean, we were there on a Monday, Tuesday, so it wasn't.
I have this idea that like
Yes.
they have a raging.
It's nightlife.
Yeah.
So the bars there are like the clubs open on Friday and they do not close until Monday.
morning.
Yeah.
That is how you become an alcoholic.
Dude, that's at least where you get good at it.
Yeah, shit. So overall successful trip?
Yeah, it was great.
Anywhere you want, like, do you want to go back to do
I want to go back to London and just
vibe?
Okay, so a guy I used to date has proposed marriage to me several times. He lives in London, and
Casual. Because he wants a green card?
We did date. I don't want to go on record as saying one way or the other.
Okay.
But it made me consider it because I would love to be a citizen, like to have dual.
Wait, you would do it so that he could move here so that you could also go to London?
Yeah.
Okay, not like you would move to London.
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay.
But I am manifesting a gig taking me there. I'm manifesting just more London.
I love that.
I loved it.
It's like what the media represents London to be as is true.
Dude, there were 3 mass shootings in the U.S. during our trip.
God fucking damn it.
London, the police don't even have guns.
The police like help you there.
They're
like, you're drunk, mate. You need help getting home,
wild.
And they like help you get home.
And it's such a melting pot. There's so many people there. English is the common language that like everyone speaks. That was kind of true of Sweden and Germany too. Like there were many different like cultures there, but everyone kind of spoke English.
You realize how like trash we are.
Yeah.
Like we're not taught, like everywhere else knows how to speak a little bit of English. We don't know how to do shit.
It's embarrassing.
I always tell people I'm Canadian.
And I didn't volunteer that I was American.
Yeah.
But like I sound American.
Yeah. You sound pretty American.
Tell me about you were traveling for a much different reason.
Yes. My father was having brain surgery.
Was he getting a new one or?
Yeah, we asked for like the sharpest tool in the shed. And no, my dad has this thing called essential tremor, and his is like task specific, and it's a symptom of Parkinson's, but we don't think he has Parkinson's. We don't know, like for all we know, he doesn't have Parkinson's, but it's a symptom of Parkinson's. Anyway, for the last 10, 15 years, he has lost mobility, like the ability to use his right hand. So writing, eating, he shakes uncontrollably like there's a tremor in it. And at first it was like, oh, it's trigger finger. It's just when he writes. But then it was like all the time. Like you couldn't just hold his hand still. It was always moving.
Okay.
So he taught himself how to do everything left-handed. How to write,
Nightmare.
how to use the mouse, like
Nightmare.
everything, because he can't use his right hand.
Oh my God. Right.
And you know how old men are. They don't complain. They don't say anything. And he's left this way for 10, 15 years. And he heard about this surgery. So when he was even looking into it, we were like, okay, this is a big deal. Yeah. So it's brain surgery,
Insane.
but you're awake the whole time because they shave your head. They build a helmet like around your head. It looks like a big condom. And they fill it with water. They put you in an MRI machine. It's like a live MRI imaging. And they don't cut into your head, although you have this thing like drilled into your head. They like put screws in your head. It's very weird. They like screw it into your head. Yes. And then they go through your brain map and they have you do things while you're awake. You can't like have a Valium or like chill or have some laughing gas to calm down. You're like fucking awake with this thing on your head. Cause I was like, I cannot. And then they map out your brain and they have you do things while you're awake. And then they find the spot in your brain that controls the tremor. And then they shoot it with laser beams. They French fry it with laser beams. They put a large, what do they call it? I forget what they call it. No, it's not penis. They put a giant, oh my God, abrasion.
Okay.
Like a giant, not an abrasion.
Like a burn?
Yes. They burn it. But you can't go too hard on the burn. No more than 3 zaps.
Cauterize?
No. Lesion. They put a lesion.
Oh, God.
On your brain. Yeah.
I did. Actually, that's not what I was thinking.
Yeah. I don't know why I went to so many different words. But you can't go too deep. Too many zaps, because you're also in the same area that controls speech, that controls your balance and your motor skills. So you just want to zap the one little part that controls your right hand.
Oh, that is horrifying.
Horrifying, right? And
your dad has signed his life away at this point with his left hand.
With his left hand. And so they make you do all these tests before so that you can see the befores. And then my dad said obviously we couldn't be in there, but like he said he got emotional when they did after the first zap. He said he like lifted his hand and it was still. And he was like, oh my God. And he was like, I can't believe this is like, he was just sitting there. And then it was like, he lifted his hand up and it was different. He didn't feel anything. There's no like sensation that happens with it. They say some people feel like their head's on fire, but they said that's a bunch of pansies. My dad was like the best patient they ever had.
Of course he was.
And
he's like, go deeper.
Yeah. He was like, give me more. And they zapped him 3 times. They did 3 zappy zaps. He came out and I sent you the video of him drawing a circle and like everyone was crying. There was like 5 people in the room. We were all crying. We were all just like, oh my God. It was covered by his insurance because it was like medically necessary. But even without it, I'm going to say it's only, as if this is normal, but it's only $20,000 without insurance, which like if you had to start a GoFundMe or something.
It sounds like $100,000.
Exactly. It's brain surgery.
Yeah.
But here's the funny part. Because they put a lesion on your brain, for the next week to 2 weeks, your brain thinks it's had something happen to it, which it has, right? Exactly.
Yeah, it's got lasered.
It swells because it's trying to heal.
You almost tried to gaslight the brain just now. You're like, the brain like thinks something happened.
Like so dramatic.
Yeah.
And it like swells, and when your brain swells, you get kind of unwell. So like they said, you know, your speech can be really slurred and fucked up, and like your brain wires will get crossed. You feel drunk. You can't walk straight. So my dad's like, no, I feel great. Like walking out of the hospital. I'm like, Dad, stop walking, get in the wheelchair. Like stop. You know how dads are.
Yes.
And we go home and I'm like, all right, I'm going to cook his dinner on the grill. Like, do we have any charcoal? And he goes, yeah, we need to get more purple at the store. And I go, huh? And he's like, more purple. We need to get more purple. Not purple, purple. We need purple. And I'm going, bitch, what? And he's going, purple. Like his brain thought the word charcoal was purple. And then like we'd come back to check on him and we'd be like, do you want to go to the bathroom? He'd be like, I got and we're like,
mocked you? I'm going in your bathroom.
Yeah, it's like it literally sounded like that. So it was funny like that. And obviously he's resting now. I mean, the change is literally instant, and it was wild to see. And they said that they're starting to do it for chronic pain. So they said we could go in. I would have to shave my head.
You would love that. Don't lie.
What? Shave my head?
Kelsey.
No.
You would love it.
Full shave? I would go crazy.
No, you'd be like, no, but like the content of it all. And like you being like this, like shaved. You would lean into your fucking dykey side.
Shit,
yeah.
I would definitely get like a head tattoo.
Oh my God. And you'd probably get really like dom and aggressive
and
for a
buff,
little bit. Yeah.
But they're not exactly ablating the nerve, but they can zap the part of your...
What the fuck is ablating? You just breeze by a word I know I've never heard you say before.
You are just like me, Zach. When other Zach says stuff like that, I go, hold on. Let's dissect what the fuck you just said. What word? Abolition. Nerve abolition is when they like destroy something.
The abolition of slavery.
Exactly.
I didn't know abolate was a word though.
When they ablate the nerve.
Wow.
So they don't actually ablate the nerve. They go to the part of your brain that cares about pain and they kill it. So they say, yes, you will still have the same amount of pain, but you won't care.
I don't think I even understand that.
I don't know if I trust it.
Pain also, okay.
Like you need to feel some pain.
Pain is the care. Like they need different words for that then. Because it's like, okay, yeah, don't make me care about stuff then. If that's...
So this is kind of a sister to deep brain stimulation, which is what people, if you've seen it on TikTok, people are doing for depression and anxiety. It's like they're like literally sending sound wave or electro waves to their head to kill or to rewire depression.
Doctors are? Or teenagers?
Teenagers are getting it for doctors, from doctors. All I can say is modern medicine and science has fucking blown my mind in the last week, and I'm ready to shave my head.
Dude.
I know.
I mean.
You got me a gift.
Oh my God, yeah. I mean, so...
Let's open it.
I don't even know why I put it, why I wrapped it.
It's a frame of a cat.
It's this artist. We went to all these like markets and there were artists everywhere.
Oh, this is so, oh my God, it matches perfectly.
You're welcome. But I really
love it.
Her art was like so... It was mainly cats doing, like cats kind of looked anxious, which is very like...
Me.
Yeah.
Her name is A8 Rain. A8 Abba Rain.
Sure.
All right. Thank you. It's so cute.
It was like two cats like smoking cigarettes and having glasses of wine. Like it was I don't know. It was
that cat is very animated. Do you want to take this bag back because it has your sticker with your butt on it?
No, you can be rid of it.
Hey, how's your caffeine thing doing?
Good.
Still no calf?
Ew. Wow.
This is why I could never be an AA, because if someone comes back and is like, well, I'd be like, oh.
All I was going to say was on Sunday I had a Diet Coke.
I don't know. Is that bad? Is that good?
I mean, this is the thing. I honestly, yes, I felt dread in just saying it just now, but like I have to take a step back and be like, I don't do strangers cocaine, you know, off of girls' boobs at the bathroom at Saddle Ranch, you know. So like, if I'm gonna have a Diet Coke on a Sunday,
You're gonna have a motherfucking
I'm gonna
Diet
have
Coke.
fucking Diet Coke.
Did you
on
enjoy
Sunday.
it?
Yeah.
Did it feel any different?
No, it didn't feel. I didn't feel like, oh, I'm caffeinated now. Someone else told me that sodas have way less caffeine than like coffee and stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm loving not drinking caffeine.
I'm proud of you for still going, but also it's nice to have moderation.
Yeah, I can't moderate.
Ever?
That's kind of like
an addict
brain a little bit. I mean, yes, sometimes, yeah. But like when I'm like, if I order a Domino's pizza and I have 3 slices and I'm like, oh, I'm full. I'm gonna keep eating.
Yeah, same.
So it's like,
well, we have no answers for
like,
this.
let's push the envelope. Let's see like a little bit. Like with your dad, I'd be like, do another zap. And not to your dad, but like
no, to you.
Yeah,
you would be
I
like,
mean,
do another zap
so.
on
I'd
my
be
brain just to see what happens.
Not to see what happens.
Someone
but like,
needs to stop
if
you.
this is good,
okay,
another zap is probably a little better.
Do you want to do a pull of a card
this
week for this week's for all of you confident bottoms out there?
The deck got you told me I had to knock it and tap it.
Yes,
but you keep forgetting that part.
I do. I always do it for myself when I'm talking.
Oh,
but
wow.
this is for
your
the
card
confidants
should be
out
about
here.
not being self-centered.
I can't relate.
Fuck self-doubt.
Ooh.
Imposter syndrome, unworthiness, whatever you want to call it. It is the biggest enemy of your intuition and potential. But spoiler alert, everyone experiences it. It's up to you to overcome it. Banish it with the middle finger spell if you must.
Damn.
Why would you be here if the world didn't need your magic? Less doubting it, more doing it. I want to give the opposite of this card.
Go on.
To those people out there who are just like confident for no reason.
Ooh, who need a little self-doubt.
Yeah.
Actually, some of you could use just a healthy dose of self-doubt.
But I totally get this. I've been getting over posting anxiety. Like posting on like a TikTok and Instagram. I have been known to get very anxious about doing it.
Right. But now you've just been kind of throwing it to the wind.
Yeah, kind of. Or I'm trying to push myself to throw it to the wind more.
You brought up TikTok.
Yeah.
I think it's time to talk. TikTok
taught me.
Well, I figured, I don't know if you saw while you were out of town.
Wait, Montana banned it.
I forgot Montana banned it.
Which is so funny.
Did it go through?
Like, China does not care about Montana's data.
No.
Like when they said they're stealing our data, they were not talking about Montana's.
Sure,
no one needs Montana's data.
No,
I promise
They're
you.
bored. That's how bored they are out there. They're like, let's ban TikTok. Let's be the first to ban TikTok. You know what? Throw in abortions while we're at it.
All 6 teenagers who have TikTok in Montana are crying right now. But
Florida while I was there, passed a heartbeat bill. Fucking idiot DeSantis saying that abortions are illegal after 6 weeks. I didn't even know what to do. I was like, I'm here. What am I supposed to do about this?
Oh, I have no idea what you do about it. Come back to LA.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I feel better here.
Yeah, it's crazy. And I've seen that like it's like a class C felony to give an abortion if you're like
I'm going
a doctor.
Straight to jail if I'm a doctor.
Dude, I mean.
And if anyone out there is listening, by the way, and if you ever need help to like get out of your state to have an abortion, DM us. We will start a fund. We will start a GoFundMe. Like we can make it private. Like we can start something on the side. We can have people Venmo us. Like just so you know. We want to be the help.
We want to abort your baby.
Yeah. Let us abort your baby.
Let us abort your baby.
Put that on a shirt. I don't know how we got so sidetracked, but no, I don't know if you saw while you were gone. Zachary, your girl went mega vi.
You did?
Mega vi.
Wait, what did it? Oh, whoa, Dodo.
No.
Oh.
I can't believe you haven't seen this yet. You've been back in the U.S. for a whole 24 hours and no one sent it to you or like showed you.
I don't think so.
It's at 25 million views on TikTok.
What is the video?
You know what? I'm going to play it.
Okay.
I'm going to play it for you.
Yeah. Oh my God, I feel like a bad friend.
No. I'm actually happy to meet one person who hasn't seen it yet because currently it's the only thing people want to talk about with me. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, here you go, confidants. We're at 24.7 million. Oh, playback error. Hold on.
Oh, wait. And then you put your fingers in your mouth?
Okay, guys.
Oh, okay.
Y'all ever taken a fruit roll up and put it around a and then give it a Because I did that last week and it was the most fun I've ever given. And then tell me why this just showed up on my doorstep from the guy that I gave the to. You do fruit roll-ups.
Zachary, it has been duetted, synced. I have been tagged in videos of people going to their local markets and they are sold out. Has
Fruit Roll-Up reached out?
Fruit Roll-Up?
They probably can't.
Has not reached out.
They can't because it's about blowjobs. It's a kid's food, Kelsey.
And they're like, but they're commenting on other people's videos about it. So like one guy made a video that was like other brands struggling with their marketing, and then it was like, but fruit roll up, and they're like throwing money. Fruit roll up this week, like throwing money across the table, and they commented like, if you know, or something, or like when you got it, you got it. And people were like, you realize this is because a girl made a video about using your product to make blowjobs, right? Like, and people have tagged me in like them going to their parents' house and like finding fruit roll-ups in places and being like, thanks, Kelsey, you've ruined this. Or like people have tagged me being like going into my kid's lunchbox to steal their fruit roll-up. Like, it's unhinged right now.
How did you get a huge bump in followers?
80,000.
Wow.
And then on TikTok or on Instagram where I posted it, I think it's at like,
did you post it on TikTok first or Instagram first?
Always TikTok first.
Oh, really?
I think on Instagram.
Is that to see how it does?
No, I like the platform better for videos there.
Also, do you edit? You edit outside the apps and then you upload the same
that
video?
That one, funnily enough, I did in the app because it was one take. I just had one thing to say.
Yeah.
It's at 35 million views.
On TikTok.
Oh, wait. What? It's at 350. Wait, that can't be right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Are you counting all the views individually?
Is that correct? It's at 3.5 million. Okay.
On Instagram?
On Instagram, yeah.
Wow.
Whatever. Point is, I have become, like, people are, like, messaging me, commenting on everything I post now, being like, this is the fruit roll-up girl. The search bar in TikTok was Kelsey Darragh fruit roll-up.
Kelsey, no.
Yes.
Fruit roll-up girl.
I am officially the fruit roll-up girl. And I have never been happier.
Oh, you are happy. Okay.
Thrilled. Like, people are giving me so much joy showing me like what they're doing and like telling me, oh my God, like I did this with my husband, and oh my God, I'm giving my boyfriend wants me to do this. And like, it just... First of all, it actually made blowjobs so fun. And everyone's like, how did this happen? My two friends, Zach and Maggie, not you, Zach, the other Zach and Maggie, the night you guys came over and we did fruit roll-ups with the ice cream.
Yeah.
And it was fine. Yeah. And then you guys all left.
And then you put a thing around Sir's dick.
And I was sitting on the couch with Sir watching a movie. And I said, let me wrap this around my fingers because it keeps getting stuck in my teeth. I just want to lick it. And then I'm sitting there and I had a stroke of genius.
You stroked something.
And I said, hey, can I put this on your dick? And Zachary, the quickness in which this man took off his pants.
Wait, and then, okay.
So we don't tent it, we towel it.
I knew that.
Yeah. Okay.
I knew that.
You got to leave the head out.
Yes.
Otherwise, you don't want that in the mix.
Well, also, it just makes it harder to like, you have all these like creases.
And it's shockingly thin material, so you don't have to worry about sensation. And it dissolves very quickly. So when I say it is just a fun time and you get a treat, baby, the new text is going to be, you want to roll up. And it's going to be a fruit roll-up emoji.
Stop it.
You text your boo thing on the side. Oh, baby, it's too late. The trend has been set.
This is huge.
I just want fruit roll up to reach out to me and give me some fruit roll ups.
I just think it's so funny. Like, you have a book about panic and anxiety disorder, and you might be more well known for
fruit roll up blowjobs. I have more viewed. That's my most viewed TikTok.
Have you started hashtagging roll up?
No, but I'm going to.
Dude, why are we doing this podcast right now?
This podcast edit will be that. Anyway, I thought it would be fun to talk about blowjobs.
Oh my God, Kelsey.
Blowjob hacks.
I'm like secondhand feeling famous.
You are. How do you think Sir feels? He's like, I've never.
Oh, I was going to say, did he get firm first?
I gave a
You fluffed.
I fluffed and then fruited. I fluffed, fruited, and rolled up.
You should do like a 3-step.
Fluff, you fruit, you roll up. And everyone's worried about UTIs and yeast infections. And I was like, if your man's is prone to yeast and UTIs, don't do it.
Oh. Him getting a yeast
like getting
infection?
sugar in his hole.
And okay, wait. Edible underwear used to be made of fruit roll-up type material.
Oh.
Pretty sure.
It's not. Also, it's not sticky. It becomes oily.
What?
Yes. So it's like adding lube. That surprised me too.
Did you put a sugary dick in your puss?
No.
Okay.
No. Because your girl gets chronic UTIs. She gets chronic yeast infection. I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to feed the sugar factory straight sugar.
Oh my God, you'd have a loaf of bread down there.
I would be baking like
a Subway oven.
There you go. Same smell.
Okay. Have you given another one since?
No.
Okay.
But I've given tutorials on TikTok Live.
Were those well attended?
Yeah. I think one had like 1,000 viewers at once. It was fun. I was like, what are we doing, you guys? What are we doing? I asked my mom. I got me recording her when I was at dinner in Florida. I said, Mom, how do you feel about me like going viral for teaching people to put a fruit roll up on a dick and suck it? And she was like, oh, it's great. Because you did it in a way that was funny and clever. You know how my dad just had brain surgery sitting in the corner like, duh, trying to like lift his soup spoon.
Purple. That is, oh my God.
Okay, do you like giving blowjobs?
I love it.
You love them. Which is very like funny because that's a controversial thing.
You're gonna make me laugh.
I'm tickling your armpit.
Wait, it's a controversial. Okay, yes, I was just thinking about this today.
Go on.
What percentage would you say of women who give blowjobs? What percentage of them like love it?
0.
Really?
0%.
Really?
If we did not have to, if the species of men, if the phallus was never introduced, if the phallus was never introdict, I would never put my mouth on a ting tang ever again.
Well, yeah, if it didn't exist, it'd be hard to put your mouth on it.
Shut up. You know what I'm saying.
But yeah, if it was not part of the equation. If it caused men physical pain to put a dick in a mouth, you'd be like, good.
Yeah.
Because that makes sense to me.
Then I'm all day. It's my full-time job.
This is what blows my mind because blows anything it can
What were you going to say?
There are gay guys who want nothing more than to get on their knees and suck the life out of a penis.
I'm curious. I'm curious. Hold on.
What?
No, I'm actually, I don't want to speak for the entirety of women, but I also do.
No, I mean, you're not. Nikki Glaser had a whole huge bit about
I'm gonna see if
this lesbian was like, how do you know you're not a lesbian? And she's like, oh well, I've never really wanted to go down on a girl.
Hey, you're on the podcast, so don't say your name, but I just have a question. If you this is going to be interesting too because of your history. If you never had to give a blowjob ever again for the rest of your life, would you still give one?
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, who says I don't have to?
The universe. The universe is like, you're done. You've did all your duties. You never have to give one ever again.
So no guy I would ever be with would want one.
Correct. Oh, perfect. Heather, you're live on the podcast, so don't say any identifying information. I just have a question that I needed to run by my ladies. And Carly answered sort of, but then she said and was going to change her mind, so I want you to answer. If God was like, if the universe was like, you never have to give a blowjob ever again, you've done all your duties, and a guy doesn't want one anymore.
Well, that's a little leading if the guy doesn't want one.
Maybe the guy still wants one.
The guy still wants one, but
guy still wants one, but God is like, you don't have to ever again. Would you ever put a dick in your mouth?
I would.
You would?
Yeah. If the guy wanted one, like, I would. Yeah.
Okay, so Zach asked the question, what percentage of women who suck dick do you think enjoy sucking it?
I don't know. I mean, I do.
What?
Is that Carly?
Really?
No, you like sucking it?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Nothing's wrong with it.
No,
Kelsey's kink shaming.
you're right. You're right. There's nothing wrong with it. You're absolutely right. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying, if I didn't have to ever again, I wouldn't.
But because of what?
Because I don't want to. It's a job. They don't call it a job for nothing.
But you also, like, don't.
Thank you, Heather.
Like, going down girls. You just, like, don't like giving, apparently.
Wow.
I'm selfish.
We really
That's what I
uncovered a
heard.
lot.
Okay, thank you both for your opinions. I love you both. Bye.
Do you want to see what the garage bands?
What does GarageBand want? What? No. I don't know what that meant, but it's still cranking.
Woo! Wow,
I'm
you
shocked.
just really
I'm shocked.
fucking
But here's
poked
my
holes
thing.
in your own thing.
I think they're doing it because the guy wants it.
But people experience pleasure from pleasing people.
I get that. I get that. Would it be a blowjob? Nah.
No, I'm saying like those girls maybe that we just talked to, they do like giving head because they know how much the guy likes it.
Correct. I know, like I'm saying, if there was another way to give a guy pleasure that wasn't a blowjob, I'd do that.
Oh no, I think there's something so.
It's like so submissive.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's like in the worship realm, sort of. And like, I
Love it.
I mean, yeah. And this is where I think it's crazy because like I got a bad blowjob from a guy who claimed to really like love giving head. He just was not good at it. For me, he was not picking up on my cues. He wasn't good at it. And I was like, this is fascinating. This guy loves giving head and he's not good. Then I thought about all the girls who don't love giving head.
That are great.
No.
Oh, 'cause
who are
that's
like
me.
must be really bad. Like they don't want to be there.
Yeah.
He was at least like passionate, but I could imagine like a girl or something who's like,
Just like licking it like a lollipop.
Yeah, or like
a fruit roll-up.
There's an artistry.
Oh, trust me. You don't think I'm fucking Picasso of cocksucking?
Okay, good.
When I do it, bitch, do I do anything halfway?
No.
Exactly. So you can only imagine the way I throw my neck into that
I
shit.
bet that guy has a stump by the time. I bet it's like putting a pencil in a pencil sharpener.
Yeah, good luck.
Oh.
It's a leaf blower, but if you put your dick in the leaf blower.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I just think that like if straight men or men who identify as like not being queer at all would just
Let a guy suck your
let
dick.
a guy like
Dude,
you guys
Zachary.
you're missing out on a market. And like I think there's a world in which straight girls are like, Jeff's gonna go get sucked off by Greg down the street.
And we're thrilled.
Yes. And the girls are like, he's getting his head. That guy's not. We don't want to date your guy either.
Yes.
The ideal situation
Yes.
would be this bro swings by my apartment.
Literally swings
sits
by.
down on the couch, maybe pulls up porn on his phone if he wants to, and I blow him.
Holy fucking shit.
Is there an app here? Should we be developing an app? Swapskis could take a pivot.
The name kind of works still. I mean, look.
That sloppy swap.
There was a time where I loved it. I loved it.
Okay, wait, take
It was
me
a
back
power
there.
dynamic. It was a power thing. I could bring any guy to his fucking knees.
Yes.
With a blowjob.
Okay.
And I felt powerful. I knew I was good at it. It was kind of my thing in high school. After jaw surgery, it was even more my thing because it was like I had metal parts, so it like didn't hurt for a while until then I got chronic pain with my nerve damage, and now it's like I'm not as good as I once was, but I was once.
Yeah.
And I loved it. Then there was a point in my last relationship, and I think I might have talked about it on the podcast, but I was with Jared, and I just was like staring in the mirror one night, like at my little vanity, and he's like, "What you thinking?" And I went, "You know, I don't think I ever want to give another blowjob." And he just went, "Oh, okay." Sweet Jared.
That is such like a fucked up thing to, I mean.
But I started thinking back to like, where do we learn? Why do we do this? Where it all became in serving men. And then it's like exactly what we did with wine. We went, we're taking mommy juice. We're going to make, and it turned us all into alcoholics.
Yeah.
This is what blowjobs did. We went,
Dickaholics.
we love sucking dick. And I'm going, no, we don't. No, we fucking don't.
Wow.
We do it because they like it.
It's some of our mommy juice still. I mean, that's very smart of men
To just
to market it as like, what'd you say? Oh, we love giving. To implant that thought, to inception that
like
thought.
Guys in high school would be like, I love a chick that gives good head. And you're like, oh, I would do anything to be the girl you love. Like it was so bad. Now I think our next generation is so much more sex positive. They're so much more actualized that they're doing what feels good to them.
Yeah.
And I think if I would when I do approach it, it's not like I'm not giving blowjobs. Trust me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Trust me. When I am, I'm like, this is going to be fun for both of us now.
Yeah.
I'm not giving blowjobs that hurt.
Sure. Or like for like a mental reason.
Yes.
I mean, I guess there's still some mental stuff going on.
I don't like checking out during a blowjob. You ever check out?
Well, yeah, there is a point, and you said it on that phone call, where it turns into work.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, okay, now I'm a fleshlight.
But what do you do?
I mean,
you ride it through to the end?
No, everyone has a breaking point. And you go,
I can't
honestly
do this anymore. I quit. I'm done.
This week on Snapped. No, I'll just like literally like pop up and like lay next to him and like jerk off. Like I'll like just stop.
Okay.
Because it wouldn't be a situation. Okay. If we have a relationship where I am just there to suck his dick, and I have a couple of those, it has never happened that the guy's been like, oh, like I'm really having trouble coming. Like the guys I know who love getting head and like I love giving
How
to
long
them.
does it take?
Honestly,
Does it vary?
varies.
Same.
But like a lot of these guys are like, I'd say under 5 minutes.
Oof. Yeah. Like 5 minutes is like,
This actually recently, this guy that I blow kind of regularly, like once every few weeks, I was blowing him. And then I went down to the ball area. And when I was like licking like around his balls, he came.
See, this is why. Okay, so let me backpedal a little bit.
Fucking
5 minutes of pure hand and head bobbing up and down, semi deep throating. That kills me.
No. Mine
when
was
I
from
can
start
to finish.
Yeah, like I'm like, okay, and this, I'm so glad you said that. There's foreplay.
Oh yeah.
Well,
it's an art, like you said.
Yeah.
And you're painting over here. You got a dash of glitter down here. You got to dip it and cup it and suck it and blah, blah, blah. Like,
and then maybe you spin it really fast to make the paint kind of fly across the canvas.
You dip it in dye.
Yeah.
You put a googly eye on it.
Maybe you set it aflame to it briefly.
But then put it out. But the thing is that to come, let's be real, a lot of guys need that constant, consistent one move.
I think that is like so for me at least, and in my experience, it is about slowly building momentum.
You can't come out the gate running like a greyhound.
There's nothing less fruitful than someone putting a limp dick in their mouth and doing the same
same speed
from that point to the
galloping like a gray horse.
I would actually give the tip of don't even put the whole dick in your mouth until it is rock hard.
Yeah.
You want to see it grow around the stuff that you're doing in the neighborhood.
Ooh, like a beautiful bush.
Yeah, I was just going to say you're Edward Scissorhandsing.
Don't put scissors
near the dick.
That close.
But you're pruning.
A very funny thing that a lot of people said with the fruit roll-up thing was like, they're like, my toxic trait is I would bite it. Like, I have impulse issues. I could never
or like not me turning into a diabetic.
Yes. I just thought it's so funny. Like, there are some times that I just want to bite it. Want to bite it. Sometimes.
I can only relate to that in that there's a thing in maybe it's any community, glory holes. Mm-hmm. Do you guys do those in straight world?
Oh, all the time.
Okay.
And I love watching
Don't
that
say
porn.
all the time, like abilate. Like fucking you stop by a glory hole on the way.
I know where there is one in the valley.
Mm-hmm. But how do you know it's not a gay guy on the other side of it?
I don't.
Okay, that's the beautiful part. I was just imagining a little guillotine. Like they're gonna put their dick through and a little Marie Antoinette.
How has that not been in some comedy horror movie?
Dude.
Put it in yours.
I should.
Just right out of nowhere in the middle of the scene, he goes to a glory hole, sticks his
and you see it on this, I mean.
This tiny, and it's like, and he's like,
and then he's squirting blood from his, like, he'd be a Ken doll at that point with his balls.
There is a thing that bums me out when given a blowjob. Because speaking of like when you're kind of over it when you checked out, nothing bums me out more than when a guy doesn't give you enough vocal cues or gives you mixed vocal cues.
About coming?
Yeah. Like when a guy makes noises like he's gonna come. And I'm like, hell yeah. All right, we're rounding third. Here we go. And then he doesn't fucking come. What's going on there, Zach?
What I will say is, I think the verbal and auditory parts of
I love those.
Oral sex,
my fave,
or like sex in general, are crucial to crossing the finish line.
Yes.
So I've noticed that when if I'm getting head and I start to go like I don't want to talk dirty with you here, but it's like if I'm like asking them questions or like be like saying things to them, it gets me even more horned up. And then, so that guy, those guys are probably
is so crucial.
They're probably trying to jumpstart that process by going, like, telling themselves, you know what I mean?
Yeah, or like the breathing will be like, and I'm like, okay, prepare for takeoff.
Also,
and then
he knows that it's taking him a long time too. So he's probably getting in his head. And then honestly, once you're in your head.
But I feel like I've been with a lot of dudes who are always in their head about sex.
Really?
A lot of them. Not majority, not most.
I mean, sex is a very stressful space sometimes.
Tell me about it, sister.
Yeah. But blowjobs are so great.
And go grab a fruit roll up.
You're just pushing this.
TikTok.
Yeah.
More views for me.
What?
More views for me.
Oh my God. I'm so proud of you.
I don't anticipate any brand deals coming knocking on my door because of this, but I did want to pitch fruit roll up like a gay pride brand deal because it's their tropical tie-dye one is like rainbow.
Have you DM'd?
I just started following them on TikTok, so I don't know if I can DM them, but I should tweet at them.
That could be big money.
I agree. They should hit me up. I have already given them so much money.
Dude.
Yeah.
Dude. I would be fascinated to know what the numbers were. This happens though. When that pickled garlic in like in sriracha? Yeah, do you remember that craze? Oh, it's like pickled garlic, sriracha, and like rosemary or something, and you just eat it. And it's like delicious.
Ooh.
Pickled garlic sold out across like the nation.
I think between this and the ice cream thing happening so close back to back, Fruit Roll Up like cannot make enough.
Yeah.
And they probably been chilling on the shelves for a minute.
Oh, for sure.
Like they haven't been gone. They haven't gone anywhere.
Oh, there was a spike.
Yeah. They should hit me up.
Wow. Who would have thought between the two of us, you would go viral for oral sex?
You're right. You are the only person that I would think out of all the people I know that would maybe go viral for oral sex before me.
One of your friends just
it would be like you
talking about blowjobs.
It's
You're
Zach.
like, it's Zach.
Well, that's it for this week. Can you believe?
That was great.
Maybe we should make a Fruit roll through
Roll
up sticker.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Confidants, if you're listening, go ahead, rate this. Why not rate it?
Yeah, Tower Bottoms do it too.
5 stars, because if
If you're going to give it less than that,
don't because we're sensitive.
Very.
And there's merch, stickers. We're going to put a Fruit Roll Up sticker out today. And that's all we have for this week's Confidants. Bye, Zachary.
Bye, Kelsey.